Everyone sometimes get mad at me, like my teammates, because they think I'm trolling.
What's up, Giga Gamers? Welcome to the Strat Chat. Today we're going to galvanize your intellect. We're going to be looking at Bori playing Quinn mid. The big update, bringing the assassin to the mid lane, playing it like an assassin, absolutely flying across the map. It looks really interesting. I hope you guys like it. Let's check it out.
Quinn had so much damage before, and now it sucks. Like, really sucks.
What are some cool combos when you talk about outplays? What are some things that you're trying to get off?
You know the Quinn's passive?
Why don't you explain it to make sure that I understand it well?
So the passive, it lands some kind of a mark on the enemy champion or a minion. It does a lot of damage. Also, like when you learn W, skill W, gives you the attack speed and movement speed. It increases like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it is important to just like keep attacking enemy champion with the stack. Once you hit the Q or E abilities,
So
and hash
basically,
marks lives there, right?
with the extra attack speed, I assume you're maxing the W first. Is that right?
Yeah.
And so essentially, once you proc the Harrier
hmm
passive, it's you just deal more damage than anybody else. Is that basically it?
And then movement speed is easy to uh, like dodge a lot of skills. Uh, Easy to like hit them when not with not getting hit.
Okay,
Yeah, it's easy to kind of
easy to kite.
protect. Yeah,
And all right. So how come E first?
E for because E is always better.
Okay.
For the first level, I have the rune which is press attack.
Yep.
It does. So when like a rise just like now comes to me, I attack him first. Like auto attack and E and auto attack. That's like combo. Like that you can win lane really easy with the
Does
combos.
it count as an auto attack?
Sorry.
Like, well, does it count as an auto attack the way that condemn for Vayne does? Like when she condemns, it counts as one of her passive hits.
E no doesn't.
It does not. So you still have to get individual attacks off, but
Yeah.
you always attack first because you have the Harrier passive,
hmm
right? Okay.
And then once you learn W as a level two, you get like the movement speed you got. You
Yeah.
get it does a lot of damage.
Right.
Like
Okay.
I mean, you can. It's easy to press like auto attack once more.
Got you. So in this situation, even though the Rise has 3 caster minions, you're still going to win this trade. You're confident that you're going to win this.
Oh yeah,
So there's
because
the Harrier proc.
I know Rise is so weak in the early game.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so when you hit with the E, it reapplies the passive.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you definitely have some extra windows. So you just completely stomp on this Rise, mostly because you know what you're going to do and he doesn't.
Exactly.
That's
Rise, yeah,
one of the cool advantages of playing. Oh, as a one trick, you know the ins and outs better than anybody else will, and your opponent certainly won't.
exactly.
And
Quinn is really good with that.
what I'm really excited for is this transition to mid. If top laners knew what you did, mid laners definitely don't.
Exactly.
All the way up until way up
Everyone sometimes get mad at me, like my teammates, because they think I'm trolling
for
when I mid
for
Quinn.
picking it mid. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no substitute for knowing your champion and knowing what it can do.
hmm I've
Okay,
been
so
playing Quinn for a while. Uh,
yeah, what's the highest that you've reached on Quinn?
Diamonds too.
Diamond 2. Okay, and that was a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, that was.
Wow, this Rise has absolutely no idea that you're going to kill him.
Yeah,
You
he
just you
thinks.
you just walk up in his face, and you're just using the extra move speed from the W to just run him down.
W and yeah, so I don't max Q until like the end of it because Q doesn't do a lot of damage. It's just for like blind
Just for the
CC.
blind. Yeah.
Yeah. So um,
So you do Q last. Like you'll level E for the cooldown
mhm.
instead of Q. Okay.
Yeah.
Are there any times when
So
you will level Q? Like let's say you're against a Teemo or a
oh yeah,
Vayne.
sometimes yeah.
Yeah.
Teemo definitely Vayne. Yeah. When the before a long time ago, the season 7 or 8 was it? Around that time, they used to have a Thunder Thunder Quinn Thunder Lord. Is it Thunder Lord?
Oh, the Thunderlord proc. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. Mm-hmm.
they used to have that. And that time, I maxed Q first, then E, because it's sorry, my English kind of sucks on games.
That's okay. That's okay. What's your
uh,
main language?
Korean.
Korean. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
Hey, yo,
so
hamnida. That's
what was
you.
that?
That is nothing. Don't judge me.
Oh, yeah, but Quinn was really good that time, so I kind of studied, because I feel like AD carry items, like every items right now, it kind of sucks. I don't think it can really do damage to any tankers.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's something that we talked about on this channel, especially with the preseason. They gave
Mm-hmm.
assassins items, they gave battle mages items, and they gave tanks items. But marksmen got nothing, and marksmen
Exactly.
already have a really big trough. They have a really big hole from first item to third item, right? And
Exactly.
they're just by the time they get first item, they're under leveled, and by the time they get
Exactly.
third level, the game might already be decided. So you get to bypass that by being a solo laner.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to skip that first problem, and I bet you're strong on one and two items.
Uh, Quinn is very strong once you get the second item.
Okay,
Like non-stop. You can't stop.
can't stop. So you
Yeah.
should pick as many fights as possible once you have two items.
Yeah. And definitely like the best thing for Quinn is ultimate, which you can go everywhere, like so fast.
I
Uh,
see you using it right there. You went and visited bot, and then quickly came through mid and won a
yeah.
trade just like that.
So Quinn is like very fast going in and then very fast going out with the passive and the E skill. And then going in is very fast with the ultimate. You can do it. You can basically just walk into them.
Got you.
Yeah.
Huh. All
But
right.
Quinn is very weak to tankers. That's the one I can tell. Like I can't literally does no damage right now. I think maybe the islands, runes. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could go. I see that you're in press the attack, so you could go cut down if there were a tank in the game,
Hmm.
to at least steal something. But yeah, that's always been Quinn's issue, right? Is she doesn't do enough, and she doesn't scale the way that other marksmen do, where she can just
Exactly.
sit there like a Caitlyn and just start ripping into people.
Yeah. I studied. I kind of was going to study to do what is that called? What is that called?
What
What's the rune called?
cut down?
Crap. No, the
Press
the jinx goes with it. Ah, frick.
lethal
It's in
tempo.
Korean. Yeah, little tempo.
Gotcha.
I tried. It's. I feel like it's good on tankers, like better than press attacks, but it's still shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, it makes sense. And there's probably no world. I mean, I'm assuming you get Infinity Edge third, yes?
No.
No. Okay.
I go Infinite Edge, fourth, or if I'm like behind or whatever, I go late as possible. Sometimes I don't really go because before Infinity Attack was really good for Quinn,
Hmm.
but now it kind of sucks. Like really sucks.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Ever since they made the crit items go down to 20% each, It really hits that spike. So tell me about interactions here. What will happen if you cast your E, the vault? What happens if you vault off of a spinning Rammus?
You get jammed.
It'll count as a collision.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So a
same
lot
thing
of
with everybody like Gragas and Sejuani, same thing.
Sejani and Gragas, yes. But Lee Sin Q, I can dodge it. Jay's Q, I can dodge it. Like
Because they're
Alpha's
not
Q, I can dodge.
gotcha. Because they're not trying
Yeah,
to collide with you. They're trying to hit you.
exactly. Yeah.
So all of those spells can you when you say dodge, you mean like they're trying to hit you with it, and you can actually cancel their effect
Yeah,
because they're midair. That's
exactly.
fascinating. Okay. What about I guess Rammus flying through the air. I believe he's untargetable now when he ultimates, but how about something like Tristana if she's jumping midair?
Yeah,
Is it
I can stop him.
you can stop it as well?
Tristana or Corky, I can stop him.
Yeah. Okay. That's very good to know.
Hmm.
What Oh, I see this. Hello.
Even the Israel too, I can stop the Israel.
No.
Yeah, I can.
But how? So I mean, he has only a moment that he casts his.
Even the he used E, I can just kind of like stop him where he started. He used the E, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
And he won't blink, but it'll go on cooldown.
yeah.
Wow. I mean, you must be insanely quick if you can make that happen.
You can definitely see like because like Quinn E is pretty quick. Like
It is. Yes.
so, if you see Israel using E, I can just dodge easily.
Hmm.
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 Quinn is really good champion if you know how to play, uh, like you know how to read the game. But
So.
it just kind of sucks right now because a lot of tankers, a lot of assassins.
Hmm.
So yeah,
What have you tried working something like Mortal Reminder into your build, and how does that work out?
morals,
Mortal Reminder, or sorry, not Mortal Reminder, the Lord Dominic's regards.
Dominix. Oh, I tried it. It's good. It works good. And but the thing is, if you go mortals like Dominic, like you're you're in delay, kind of. I'll say
I get you. It'll delay the full spike for everything else.
that.
Okay. Okay.
Because Quinn's main job is kind of cut everyone, not like to kill whoever like ADC is farming on a bot or whoever is himself. I go kill them, right?
Got you. So
But yeah, sometimes I can't.
if there's one person by themselves, and it's not like, well, I guess we'll get to different iterations. But if there's one person by themselves, generally you're going to go visit them. It seems like Quinn. I mean, Quinn's weakness has always been this sort of situation: five champions together,
Yeah, I can
because it's so hard
dodge. Yeah, yeah.
to get in. So, do you generally try to avoid these fights always? Are you looking to just pick off stragglers? How do you play the game
If
if
I see
this?
someone I can kill and escape, I go in. Uh, if not, I just push lanes, try to get the objective.
Okay.
Yeah.
So walk me through what you're thinking for this situation.
Mm-hmm. Because it's 4v2, uh, Veigar and me. Which Veigar can do anything with that fight. I would just kind of visit them, like look how they far. If I have like an angle, I can kill Tristana real quick. I would
Hmm.
kill. But Tristan was so dumb, he jumped onto me, so killed her.
I like what you said. You pay them a visit because you can leave so quickly. But if someone makes a mistake like this Tristana is doing right now, then you're just going to punish her.
Yeah, because I can kill her in like 3 seconds.
Nice. Okay. When you are coming out of the ultimate with Valor, what are
Mhm.
the mechanics that you use? Like, do you auto attack first, or do you QE, or what's the sequence
Uh,
of buttons when you're
in
coming
this
out?
case, because there's no minions in between me and Tristana, generally go use Q first to make sure to her not to see anything, and then I auto attack.
Okay, so it kind of disguises the Q cast because
Mm-hmm.
the Valor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is something that that is common with Ari's. That is common with Ari mains for hiding the charm, and it's probably very very important here.
Mm-hmm.
So she thinks she's strong. This is obviously a big mistake on her part.
Yeah,
And once you realize it's a mistake, it's boom. All right, gone. And you're just gonna win this trade every time.
yeah. Even though she used like ultimate and heal,
Hmm.
because of the press attack and also the my passive, it does a lot of damage than what they think.
Right.
Yeah,
Especially since you're gonna hit them with the passive multiple times, right? The once up front, once after the E, and once after the Q. You could get 3 hits off.
exactly. Yeah.
When you do cast the E, do you need to input another attack command, or will it always automatically attack the target that you cast your E on?
You can just press E, but I usually do is like when I'm in alt, like when I was alting, I probably do like auto attack and E, try to cut their like run away,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, because E have slow, and you can actually one tip from Quincy, you can cross the like wall with the E.
Oh, okay. So if you're standing here and the enemy's here, you can jump over the wall and it'll land you on the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Can you
It's
also
pretty.
can you also do it the other way? Or when you're standing here and they're right next to you, can
Yeah,
you backflip to
yeah,
escape?
yeah. Every wherever I can jump E, like I can't even jump the Baron side, like the where the flag is right now.
Over here?
Like you know where the flag is, like
The,
on the bottom, like a little down.
the flag.
Yeah,
Oh,
that.
here.
Yeah,
Wow, you can jump this.
yeah,
So if you're here and the enemy's here, you can target them, and then the backflip will hit
yeah,
the rocks, so you'll stay on that side.
yeah. And then once I use E, there's like a passive mark. So I hit it once and I run away real fast.
Right? Yeah. Oh, cool. That is very interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, so you're spotting this guy. He's just toast. So I like
Yeah.
I like what this is offering from just watching this game from mid lane. You're not stranded in a lane split pushing all game. You're actually ganking a lot. Part of it was
Even though
Rise.
when I'm top, I do that a lot.
You do that a lot as well.
Yeah, but I figured out mid is better to go roam because if I live top, like whoever I denied, so let's say I have a enemy as a when I'm standing on top, I have an enemy as a Jace because I can counter Jace really hard. Uh, like if I live top for like 4 waves, 3 waves, he's gonna like free farm for free.
If you live, meaning like if you haven't gotten a kill off of him in a few waves.
Yeah, if I just live the guy, whoever is in top, even though I denied him a lot, just she gets like free farming,
Right.
and then yeah, he gets kind of a lot of money
So
really
just
quickly.
all the fighters, despite not getting CS and despite not getting gold, once they get 3 or 4 levels, they just beat you anyways.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. So this game, you're absolutely massive. How how would you want to go about converting this into a win?
It could be a really easy win if like our team kind of did like a little bit of damage because like our team had no damage, like Graves no damage, uh, Vagar and Pike. I don't know what they bought. Like I have no idea what's going on with that, but
Got you. Well, the pike is looking decent sized, but it looks like they did something a little bit bizarre with the Vagar support and the pike farming, which is something that we do things like that. I like that you're hunting the rides here. You really have it out for this guy. You see him in the side lane, you're going after him every single time.
that's what Quinn has to do.
Yeah.
If you see someone farming on the side, I go kill him.
So, is there a point in the game though that those kills are less important than either staying with the team or just saying, for example, this Rise has actually managed to farm pretty well despite dying 7 times.
Yeah.
They have 2 items. They're bigger than some of the counterparts on your team. So
Yeah, like these games, I tried to give some like kills to my teammate to kind of equalize, but still, I don't know. It was that's like what I said. If someone is tanky, like Ramus or Rice gets tankier at the end of the game.
yeah.
I can't do much. And then if there was a single guy, I like he could kill Tristana while the team fight. We could have won easily.
Oh, okay, I hear you. I think this is one of our opportunities to look at the E flip that you were talking about, right?
Yeah, that was just kind of I was
Oh,
late. Yeah, I was kind
so
of late.
so can you catch the Tristana while she's buffering the jump? If you hit her here,
Yeah,
will it stuff
yeah.
her on this side?
She will just fall down where she was.
She'll fall right down. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Crazy. That's
yeah,
very cool. Pike's going in. Unfortunate that he doesn't see that you need help right here. But you're probably just going to win this anyways because you're enormous.
yeah.
Big shutdown for Tristana. That's a big problem for the rest of your team.
Yeah. And then I thought they were hitting Baron after that. I think I remember. And then there's like this Graves was just like splitting the line to push, and he kept dying.
Right. Yeah, that's. I
Uh,
mean, that's unfortunate to see your jungler off in that far off the map, and then also dying. If he was bringing people over there and then disappearing, but like we have a rule here that after 20 minutes, junglers are not allowed past this diagonal. They're not allowed in this corner of the map. This is a
yeah,
penalty. Yeah,
that's true.
and it's basically anytime we see a jungler over there, that's green light for Baron every single time.
Exactly.
Now you with Quinn, you don't need to run teleport because you're so fast. You could
Hmm.
you could be in that lane and also still be threatening Baron in a sense.
Exactly. That's the one of the good thing for Quinn. Just since like after 6th level, it's just so fast. So like it's just so fast because like so that she don't need teleport wherever it goes.
Hmm.
So I have an extra choice like for summer spell. Sometimes if there's like Yasuo or Yone on the enemy team, I just go with the exhaust. Exhaust is
Hmm.
really good. Sometimes Ghost if I have like Darius with the Ghost or like Garen or stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
So it can be flexible. It's not always
Yeah,
flash ignite. But now that you're in the mid lane, I mean, in theory the same thing will apply, right? Just different matchups will mean different things. Maybe you get
yeah,
cleanse sometimes in mid lane to avoid Syndra
yeah.
and ganks
Cleanse
and
would be good too.
things like that.
Hmm.
All right, so this situation, is this just that you thought you could dodge it and missed it, or it seems like it's tough because of A, Rise is still huntable in the bot lane,
Hmm.
and B, they're clearing vision and you don't have the Pike or Veigar.
Yeah, because I saw a Pike and a Toph like right behind me,
Yeah,
so I was gonna go for visions and they were hiding.
yeah, but it does seem like Quinn does not want to be that champion, right? Like,
No.
right? It seems like that's when that champion gets in trouble. As soon as they can touch you, she can die, no matter how big you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called like hard CC, which is like Morgana or Ramus.
So if you had to do it again, would you skip checking the river and go to bot instead,
I
or
should have
would
done that, but I knew my team couldn't fight anyone.
yeah?
If they're hitting barons, there's no point. I could do anything there.
Does your E counter teleport?
Yeah.
It will, right? Because it has a knockback. Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And Quinn is really good against the Cassiopeia because of that.
Because of
When she's ulting, if I use E on her, she ults like backward.
no way, really?
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, I will tell you for one, I am not fast enough to do that. Even if I tried, looked at it 100 times in a row, I don't think I could do that. That's
Yeah.
that's fascinating.
Hmm.
So I mean, in this game, that one right here, it almost seems like you're trying to win the game by
Um,
yourself, and it may
I
be the
was trying
case
to, yeah.
that your team may be incompetent, but it's still inviting issues for yourself.
Hmm.
But is this like how you think it should be played, or do you want to always have eyes on enemies?
That moment right now that I missed Rice, that was like one of the turning points that I lost.
Got you.
I should have killed him.
And then other people start dying
Yeah.
because we don't have the numbers advantage. It seems like Rammus can constantly just hunt for you too. Oh, nice backflip. That's what you were talking about, using the backflip
Yeah.
to. Oh, and you just countered Jace. My goodness, dude. You got a highlight reel. All right, so here's the first one. Backflip from the wall to go over the wall, vaulting over there. Fantastic. And you know what? You did that while he was casting his taunt on you. So you actually.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, let's see the one against Jace now, too. Yeah, you canceled his Q. Hammer to the skies, and you said, nope, to the ground. The skies are mine.
Jace is really easy to count. Jax also.
Because it has a nice long jumping animation.
Yeah, so slow.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's uh, like this game, like the only one reason we lost was Tristana was so fat. Like she did so much damage. Everyone just died. Also, Rice was like pushing so fast. Like I know her ability is so fast to push.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like with that lead, it's too bad about the team being small, and part of that is because you have a Vagar Pike, and
Mm.
the fact that they're missing stuff like that, they might be typing at each other too, like that. Normally, a stopwatch like that, it's because they're trying to type and they accidentally press the wrong, whatever, or rage or whatever. But is this game winnable? Is it possible to come back in this situation?
Yeah, if there was someone like Tough Kench, maybe he could have been like tankier to like stop the Rammus or just the Tristana. Because I can kill Tristana really fast. But Tough Kench wasn't that tanky. Vagar did no damage. Like even his Earl alt didn't do any damage.
Yeah, well, that's a
So
support Vagar that went Zonya's second, so it's just. I mean that's. I mean, I like Vagar for the baby cage for putting his E out. Can be very good at controlling space, and it could have been interesting because Quinn, who wants to split, needs someone that can disengage really well, and Vagar can do that very well. As soon as enemies show up, you just drop the
yeah,
cage and
he's
you.
usually Vagar and Quinn really good. Like the combination.
Yeah, and you can probably knock people into the cage as well.
Exactly, yeah. But I don't know, this game, like the bottom was kind of dick to everyone.
I feel like it at this point. Yes, you have the 20 kills. Obviously, you're enormous, but because the side waves are you haven't spent any time in the side waves. Sometimes the Graves has said, "Hey, I want to go do this," or maybe Tom feels that he needs to stay top longer than he needs to. If you push two waves and then press R and start roaming, is there a chance that that could be a window to have more map efficacy?
Could be, but I was kind of what I was doing like all this game was like trying to buy some time for our team to like get CS farms and all.
You were role playing Valor. You were harrying. That's the
Yeah,
passive harrier. You were literally just poking their eyes out, doing as many small things as possible
hmm
to buy
but I
time.
tried to do that, but their enemy team pushed so fast since they have a Tristana. The
Yeah.
towers like goes down so fast,
Now
and
this is a great situation for you. You have people
yeah,
that can hold the base. Vagar does have decent wave clear. Pike does not. Graves has good wave clear, but Vagar can also put the cage down. This seems like you're going to get a free inhibitor.
yeah, I got the inhibitor, but still lost hard. Just yeah, our team can't do anything without me, so
This is a
pretty
mistake.
much.
This is a mistake by them. Over pushing into Pike and you're respawning. Yeah, all right. I feel like you're winning at this point.
I was too, but literally they can't fight. They probably can't even fight the one before with the Tristana.
Yeah, she just does that much. Which I mean, she is on 4.5 items now. So let's see, they're a little bit late coming over to Baron. You should get this easily. All right, so what are you looking to do in this situation? How does Quinn play with Baron?
With Baron is really good. Go back first. Push splits, like push sidelines for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But their team was like not moving alone. Like they were like all together. And like our team is splitting right now. We can see,
Yeah,
but they can't push.
I mean this is a tragedy. Your support is the only person. Oh, well, wait, Tom Kent you can argue is in the right place, but your support without Pike, without Graves, is pushing. So someone's gonna die. Either you're dying or Viger's dying, right? Like it's and because that's true, I don't mind where Vagar is because they're clearly gonna spend as much as they can for you. But what Graves is doing is absolutely wrong. Graves is looking at this dragon when in essence you've already got this super dead, the super minions and bot wave.
hmm
Now because this is because there's supers here, is there a world where maybe it's better to just hover with your team in this area in the northern quadrant?
Yeah. This game was just headache for me.
Yeah. Well, I do think there's a window though. You know, it's
Yeah, I could have
despite
win. I could have win if they just don't fight without me.
yeah.
They kept dying. Graves kept dying.
Gra-
Everyone just kept dying without me.
Yeah, Graves was completely lost. This everything that he did from moving to bottom to going into this grass after Quinn died, like that's a complete mistake.
hmm
And they have to back in the top lane because you have too many deaths. Pike never did anything. That's unfortunate. All right, I feel like there's gonna be all right. So there's one more fight. I can see that there's gonna be one more fight. So what are you just looking for picks at this point? Are you trying to get a back end blind on Tristana? And
Because
if
like our team is really good for like team fight on this like comp. But the thing was, Tristana was so fast, and everyone just killing Tristana. There's no way I could kill the Tristana. So if I would if I would needed to win this game, I should have just like go bottom every time or top to push side. But the switch is so like every time I buy some time for everyone else, they just do nothing.
yeah,
Like hiding in bush,
oh boy,
can't get a pick.
this is they're going for a fight here, and it looks like they might just lose it. Oh, he's stunned.
Like literally, there's no damage on anyone.
Yep, they want the Vagar to one shot, but again, it's Vagar on Zonia's, so they don't do anything. Yeah, I mean it's unfortunate that they go for this for sure. Who would
And
win
they
a fight?
without me, so
Who would win a fight at this stage? You or Tristana?
out.
You would because you have the blind and
Yeah,
and you just deal enough damage up front.
yeah. Because since like I'm so fed, I did so much damage to everyone. I could have killed everyone there, but was just kind of bad.
Wow. I mean, this damage is insane.
Yeah,
This is after you
but
picked up the Infinity Edge. Now, could you have tell me about the Wit's End?
uh, I rather go like this. So first item I always go to the red item, the
Immortal
what's it
Shiobo.
called?
Yep.
Yeah. And the second item, I choose either Stormblade or the Witch's End. But since they had like Radmus and also Rise, like if there's no AP at all, I could go Stormblade for
Hmm.
second item. But I went Witch's End because of there's AP and Witch's End is really good for everyone. Like Quinn.
Okay, so it's just a really good item for her because of the stats it gives and the move speed and everything.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, you just trounce this Jace every single time.
Yeah, because he was only one on the side. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Huh. Okay. Now it's when do you buy Stormrazor versus something else?
I usually go Storm or Witch's End, but this game I went Storm Razor because I thought I did some CC for auto attack doing slow for like Tristana, but it didn't work out well.
Yeah, it may not be wrong, but I'm curious to know what dictates that choice. I mean, obviously, when an item like Wit's End is so good, it is
Hmm.
good, but it does slow down your Infinity Edge as well.
Because I don't really go Infinity Edge. I only reason I went to Infinity Edge this game was because I thought I'm the only one doing damage to
Okay,
everyone. So I
I
didn't
got you.
build like what is that called? Yeah,
Rageblade,
no, the one you revive.
Guardian Angel.
Yeah, I didn't go with that. I just forced myself to do full damage
Yeah. Well,
since we have a top laner tank. But yeah.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like if enemy team is popping your Guardian Angel, you're probably gonna die again, right? Like it seems
Yeah.
like Quinn's strength is playing on the edge of the fight and dancing and bobbing. You know, it's like a fast boxer. If they knocked you out once, they'll just wait for you to get up and squish you again, right?
Hmm.
I guess it could be real great against a Zed
Hmm.
or a Blue Cane that's trying to hunt you as opposed to the other way around.
Volcane is easy.
Blue Cane's easy. Oh, because he just tries to dash on you and you interrupt it.
Yeah, I just because like I can kill anyone is not tank in the game. After I have two or three items, I can
Hmm.
kill them in like 5 seconds. Like 5 seconds.
Hmm. Yep. Interesting. I mean, even at this point in the game, with 5 items and Lord Dominic's, you would
Mm.
the Rammus you were chunking as well. It took you a little bit longer, but you still were crushing the Rammus too.
Because yeah, everyone I saw the game. Everyone was building like armor
Yes.
because of me, so I choose that. I was thinking to get another green one.
Mercurial Scimitar.
Yeah,
Right. Oh, of course, because they have Morgana, Rise, Rammus. That could have been, yeah, that could have been very good to get the last 100 in the crit, but also
yeah.
to stop them from being able to lock you down. Do you wish you had gone the Mercurial Scimitar? Looking back at it,
Uh, yeah, I should have done it, but Dominic worked fine.
Dominic's good.
Yeah.
Well, man, I appreciate you coming on, giving me some insights and some tricks. Anything that I need to know about Quinn before we call it off?
Make sure you do the like auto attack you mix the auto to every skill shot. So auto E, auto Q, auto, auto. You know.
Got you. Because it's so important to get the Harrier proc.
And
It's
try to calm, like keep calm.
keep calm.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Quinn E is really good than you think. So like East, like Quinn E is like only way you can get out of that like worst position or worst fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just keeping calm. Don't use E frequency like so fat a lot of times. Try to save your E once you can kill someone or once you can dodge something.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps the channel out a lot. I'll catch you guys next time. Keep it surreal. Peace.